Welcome back to the Bayou City Diecast Raceplex. We're on the Bayou City Blaster 8th mile track, 10 feet 3 inches of all downhill fun. We've got first two lined up for the August race. We've got Michael Gavin and Mike G racing, going up against H-Town Hustlers. Oops, sorry, in that crescendo. Sorry, I was looking down there. Off to a great start, aren't we? Here we go. Run number 1, first race. 16 racers in the August race. Let's race. Oh. Alright, Mike G's over in lane 2, and the H-Town Hustlers in the crescendo are in lane 1. That may still got a little bit of a wiggly start off the line. I think that's stock, so see how it does on run number 2. Ready, set, let's race. A little better start. Looks like the crescendo is moving on. Alright, next up, we got the Hummer Concept Mike Dooley in 8 OC Racing going up against MDG in the McLaren GTR. Let's race. Well, close one. Very close. Anyone needing a homemade quality MDG stop bag, just hit me up. That's our new 3-sided to keep cars from bouncing. And here we go. MDG in 1. Up by 1 just barely on the 8 OC Racing Hummer. Another close race by those two. MDG. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Mayfield 41 pulled Red Pill in the last race on Goodnight Trail first round. Well, here we go on Bayou City Blaster, same thing. Mayfield 41 in lane 1 in that yellow Charger going up against that blue trim truck by Red Pill Racing. And Red Pill half track gapping. Trim truck is trimmed out over there in lane 1. Red Pill Racing going up against Mayfield 41 Charger in lane 2. And Red Pill getting her done. That man over there in the way too fast going in lane 1 going up against Nick Devers over in lane 2 with that Prelude. It's a nice little new casting. Could see someone building one already. See what it's got on the 8th mile. Oh, out to an early lead, but just gets nipped at the line. That man's way too fast over in lane 2. See if Nick's got anything for him in lane 1. Focus, and let's race. And he comes back on him, he sure does. Advantage NDR over in lane 2. Madman 213 needs it to stay alive. That was a neck and neck race. Advantage lane 2, Madman 213, NDR in 1. With that Prelude needs it to stay alive. And just gets edged out. Another Diecast 64 Gaslands retread running up against Rami Rivera and Rivera Racing. That's the Redger Dodger 2.0 for Space City Speed in lane 1. Let's see if it's got anything for that XJ220. Let's get it to focus. Let's race. Ooh, he got him on the big end. Rami Rivera Racing in lane 1 with that XJ up by 1. Going up against that Gaslands Roger Dodger 2.0 Space City Speed. Close race, but Rivera Racing moving on. Bayou City Bandits Muscle Bound in lane 1. Boxer Racing in lane 2 in that Turbulence. Boxer with the first one. Boxer up by 1 in lane 1, going up against that Bayou City Bandits Gaslands Creation Muscle Bound. Ready, set, let's race. And just got him. Peter B Racing in lane 1 in that beautiful stock Chevelle going up against Penguin Racing in lane 2 in that Cadillac Blue CTX. Got blue on blue here. And the CTX takes the first one. Penguin Racing in lane 1, up by 1. Peter B in lane 2 needs us to stay alive. Young with him about till half track. Lane 1 in the Hammered Coupe, Uncle Elvis Racing, Ryan Kelly. Lane 2, we got NJ Racing. Let's race. The Hammered Coupe takes the first one. Run number 2, the Hammered Coupe, lane 2's up by 1. Ready, set, let's race. And NJ Racing comes back. Alright, the Ford Coupe in lane 2, Nana. Going up against, with the advantage, the Hammered Coupe. Uncle Elvis. Who's gonna take it? And the Hammered Coupe comes back. With the advantage in lane 2. Let's race. Slow start. Lane 1. Lane 2 with the advantage. Ready, set, let's race. Lane 1 comes back. Lane 2 with the advantage. Here we go. Ready, set, let's race. And lane 2 takes it. Moving on. Alright, the Elite 8 Bayou City Blaster 8th mile. August Redline Derby. We got H-Town Hustlers and MDG. Ready, let's race. Close. H-Town Hustlers Crescendo in lane 2 is up by 1, trying to put MDG on the trailer with that McLaren F1 GTR. Let's race. And it did. You got racer number 10 in that slick trim truck by Red Pill Racing going up against Matman 213 in the Way Too Fast. Number 9 over there in lane 2. Let's race. Matman. Run number 2, Matman in the Way Too Fast, up by 1 in lane 1. Let's race. And he's moving on. Rivera Racing in lane 1, that XJ220 going up against the Turbulence of Voxer Racing in lane 2. Let's race. And it looks like Rivera got the first one. I do believe Rivera Racing in lane 2 is up by 1 with the fastest run on the Blaster tonight. Let's see what he's got in run 2. Got out to an early lead and pulled a consistent time. Last pairing of the Elite 8, we got Penguin Racing in that CTX Cadillac going up against the Hammered Coupe of Ryan Kelly. Uncle Elvis, see if he can get her done. That CTX got a jump and turned a decent time. CTX in lane 2 is up by 1. Hammered Coupe needs us to stay alive. Let's race. And Penguin is moving on. Lane 1, got the H-Town Hustlers Crescendo going up against Matman 213 in lane 2. And that Way Too Fast. Let's race. Matman catches him on the big end. Looks like Crescendo in lane 2 needs to pull something out to keep it alive. Matman up by 1 in lane 1. Let's race. And Matman. Oh, take that back. Excuse me, spoke too soon. At the line, Crescendo comes back. Crescendo, H-Town Hustlers, lane 1 with the advantage. Way Too Fast, Matman 213 in lane 2. Let's race. And Matman comes back. Advantage, Matman in lane 1. Let's race. And the Crescendo comes back. There we go. Matman. Rivera Racing, XJ220 in 1. CTX, Penguin Racing in 2. Let's race. Rivera in lane 2, up by 1. The advantage. Penguin in lane 1 needs this to stay alive. Close. Rivera takes it. And your finalist for the Bayou City Blaster 8th Mile August Redline Derby Racing League. You got Madman 213 in the Way Too Fast in 1. Rivera Racing over in lane 2 in that teal XJ220. Let's race. And at the line, the XJ takes him. The Way Too Fast got out to an early jump on that first run, but that XJ got him at the line on the big end. Will it happen again? Can the Jaguar hold court? Let's see. Let's race. No, the Way Too Fast, and Madman 213 comes back with the advantage in lane 1. We got Madman 213. Rivera Racing in that XJ, trying to come back. Tied up. And he does. With lane 2 running hot, can Rami and Rivera Racing pull it out with that XJ in lane 1 with the advantage? Let's race. He does indeed, and takes it. That is a close race. That's a consistent car all night long. We're going to wrap up, folks. I'm not going to cut. We'll put him here. Congratulations, my friend. Good win. Good points night. Here at the Bayou City Diecast Raceplex, we do appreciate everybody coming. Send your cars in. They will be in the mail as quick as possible. Get ahead of this storm coming. Hurricane Laura heading my way. But, again, great racing with everyone. Appreciate it. We'll see you next month in lane 2 from the Bayou City Diecast Raceplex. Peace.